Question everything. For the truth should not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, you know, out here in New York, they got Mayor Mike Adams. Man, this dude, and y'all wonder why we in the boat we in as the Aboriginal Niggros of America. Because we got dudes like Mayor Mike Adams supposedly representing us, people representing us to our demise that look like us, and many others. Y'all got to learn and figure out what is a house brother and sister to a field brother and sister, and understand the difference between the two. What is a brother that's chucking and jiving and cooning for massa, and ones that are for their nation? And when I say their nation, I'm talking about Aboriginal Niggros of America nation. Y'all got to know what the difference is, like Malcolm X said and many others. Because if not, y'all going to continue to appoint these people into office that look like us, that's dead to make sure that we stay systematically destroyed. That's just the reality to it. Now, he wanted to veto a bill that got passed in New York to sway stop and frisk and racial profiling of our people. And you know it's our people because we are the most mass incarcerated people in the world. Say that again, we are the most mass incarcerated nation of people in the world, the Aboriginal Niggros of America. Right here by the colonizers who Holocaust and genocide and massacred our people, who created blackface and hate crimes against our people, who created hate on our people. These are the people that control the law, manipulate the law, and orchestrate the law against our people. They have us as the face of crime on their news that they control, and at the same time, from the federal census of ethnic arrests, we ain't the people that are actually getting arrested the most in America. They are. But somehow, in their system of United States, they made the people that they put in shackles on their own land, denied to be able to read, denied resources, made us chattel slave, like no less in a dog in this country, no less than an animal. They are the ones who control the law, manipulate the law, and orchestrate the law on and against our people. And Mike Adams don't want to be able to document. He don't want documentation of who they stop and why they stop them on a regular basis by the police departments out there in New York. Why do you think they don't want to document who they stop? Would it show a biased report on the fact that they stop our people the most, arrest our people the most, harass our people the most? Would it show that by them documenting the race and why they're stopping the people that they're stopping? Would it overall be an overwhelming amount of people that look like me? This is why Mayor Mike Adams is so adamant, and many others that was backing him don't want to write a report on what they're doing to justify what they're doing. And wouldn't you think that that's something that they should already be doing, documenting who they're stopping and why they're stopping and what races they're stopping? Since we are a country of racists, literally, wouldn't that be important? And why every time it comes to highlighting what the police do, they always trying to fight it, as if the police got something to hide or they're doing something unlawful themselves as police departments. What is that about? Why supposed to be just, honor, and upright and opposed, and are the ones who supposed to uphold the law, always trying to keep what they're doing hidden and hushed and quiet when it comes to pushing the law? See, they try to come up with all these bullcrap meanings, or it's going to take up more time, or it's going to be more resources used, or you're going to need more cops to do this, or it's going to make it more dangerous for them to do what? To tell the truth? That's what it's going to do? To be able to tell the truth about what they're doing and who they're doing it to is going to make it all that just to tell the truth. Something that they should have been doing, right? Soon as something happened, it takes weeks for the body cam to come out. Months, sometimes years for a body cam to come out. What kind of criminality is that? Because at the end of the day, you got to ask the question, what is really going on when you can't be honorable or upright or even just in this manner when it comes to doing the right thing for we the people who's supposed to be the taxpayers who's paying you to supposedly protect us. And instead, we're getting mass incarcerated. How did that work? Especially for the Aboriginal Niggros of America. With people like Mayor Mike Adams, who's walking around in our skin tone, pushing this destruction on our people. Oh, there's many others like him. They go and find those type of people all the time to pretend that they're representing us when they really representing their legacy and master 100% to keep us in position of where we at. Thus, this is why if you go around and you ask elders that are elders today in your family and outside and around your communities, they always tell you things got worse. Our communities got worse. Every year you go out to vote, and every year your community get worse. How did that work? Because it has nothing to do with the people. The people is not starving themselves from resources. The people are not starving themselves for economic growth. The people are not starving themselves from political gain. People are not starving themselves from adequate education that helps you be able to understand economics and be able to uplift your community through tangibles by being able to work with your hands and build in your own community, as well as bring infrastructure and businesses to your community. The people ain't stopping themselves from doing that. It's the pen by these appointed representatives that's stopping that stuff from happening. That's the reality to it. And this is why they don't want to document the things that they're doing, because when it comes to documenting it, then that means other people can see the folly in what they're doing and how they're blocking our people from being able to achieve or move ahead from the crushing blows that they have given us throughout history all the way till now when it comes to keeping us in ghetto slums and hood and impoverished 100%, while their communities are striving, being in suburbs, looking very beautiful and plush, getting all the resources, no potholes, no abandoned buildings, no abandoned stores in their communities. This is just that reality. In a country that never been equal, never been set up to be equal, never been set up to see a certain nation in the country to ever be a competitive to the nation that took the country from the people that we now know as Aboriginal Niggros of America. This is just that reality. So when you think about a lot of our problems, you always got to think about, before you get to the massa, you got to think about the person that they appointed in front of the massa who oversees the field to be able to keep the majority of us in position or at bay in the set reality of what the master sees us as in. And that's that house brother and sister, that chucking and jiving, that face before the master, that position that Samuel Jackson played in the movie Django when it comes to that role that he had played in Django. We gotta acknowledge that brother and sister that keeps our people and our babies in the position that they're in to not have no growth in our communities, because that is the reality. And with that, I just don't get you, Mayor Mike Adams. I just don't want to understand you, Mayor Mike Adams. I just don't want to continue to see these type of brothers and sisters representing us as a whole when they only represent their pockets and their legacy. Well, I just don't get it, and I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.